So, hello everyone, Stitch and I'm back with another random stream. So, I don't know how long I'll stream for today because, well, like I said, I still have a race to film, which probably shouldn't take me that long, but still, like I said, I just want to try to get done before the end of today, like I usually would. But anyways, one thing I gotta say is Thomas once saw Terrence the tractor falling in a field one day. Actually, I'll play the song now. Miss first saw Terrence the tractor plowing in a field one day. My oh my, you do look funny. Where are your wheels? Are your wheels? Are your wheels? I told you belong. Yeah, they do look funny. Wheels like you, wheels like caterpillar tracks, so much better. That face though. Do it. Show you how I do it, then you will understand. Like that, it's like that. I just like that. Hello, bro. Like I didn't realize you were live. Like, but yeah, I might join at some point. But yeah, so I'm just gonna try it. Yeah, I'm just gonna play this again. That time it's the tractor blowing in a field one day. Oh my, you do look funny. Actually, I love this song, bro. They do look funny. This is a funny video. Caterpillar tracks so much better. I just like that Terrence face though. You. Show you how I do it. They will understand. I like that song though. But yeah, But yeah, anyways, so I'm just gonna basically watch this here. But yeah, That's so funny. I like this intro, bro. But yeah, I got my words mixed up for a second there. But yeah. Anyways, yeah. Pretty much, I'm just basically. Alright, now I'm just basically going to talk about some random stuff. So I want to talk about some random stuff I want to talk about. So yeah. It says I don't know who's here and who's not here. It's fine. But yeah, thanks. I pretty much like some. Yeah, one thing, a few things I want to talk about is I want to talk about. Actually, yes, he has actually. So now that you mention it, actually, yes, he has. Let me show you. So on the topic of Shannon, there's one thing I want to mention though is that there's a lot of changes I plan to do for some things. Basically, what I mean for some videos, if that makes sense. But yeah, but on the topic of Shannon, let me show you guys this here for anybody that's here. This is what he said. This is what. So basically, after I made that video, pretty much after I made that video, Shannon sent me this on Discord. I didn't know what else to say to him. I just said, okay. Look what he said. He told me that I should apologize for my actions. But here's the thing. I did nothing, bro. Like I said, and not to mention that, he also sent me that on my server. He said, like this is what he said in my server last night. Like I'm just basically showing this to people so that way they yeah, so that way people can know about it. Exactly, I'm a baby, bro. Like I said, he's telling me that I need to apologize. Like I don't get that though. I really don't get that. How he's saying that I'm the one that needs to apologize, but I don't get that though. Like like I said, he's the one that did that stuff, bro. Like I mean, yeah, like I said, I don't get that though, and I mean, I was still like I said, but still, I don't get that though. But yeah, that's why I didn't respond to him after that, since I just told him okay, because I don't know what to say to him, and I have nothing to say to him. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, but like just I don't get that though. Like the person I thought was my friend for a while having problems with me over just because of some stupid actions, bro. Actions that he did to himself. Which yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like he did that to himself. That's all I'm saying. Because like I just want to say, like I said, I don't get that though. Like seriously, I really don't get that. How pretty much he just basically. Yeah, like but yeah, but pretty much, I always say about giving, I always say about spreading you on there, but still, I just don't get that though. How it's like my fault. That's to me, I really don't get that though. How he's saying that I need to apologize, and like I'm not trying to keep it going any further. Yeah, thanks, bro. I appreciate. Yeah, thanks, bro. I appreciate. Yeah, for some reason my device kicked me out. So see if I've taken out the other me. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's true though. It's my channel after all. Like, I mean, yeah, it's true though. I mean, I did tell him that at one point. I'm saying I did remind him about that at one point, but he was like, no, or something. Like, but nope, he was still acting his way. He said he had to have his little temper tantrum. Like I said, he had to throw his hissy fits and pity parties. I'm saying, but yeah, that's what Shannon go-to move is. It's throw a hissy fit and pity party until he gets his way. But like I said, I don't get that rule. Like I said, I really don't get that. I mean, like I said, but seriously though, like he's a like I said, I don't get that though. And you know what's interesting there? Yep, it's true. He is. But you know what's interesting is that it's not the first time that Shannon has complained about something. Let me tell you the stupid reason Shannon complained before. Is over reliance. Can you believe that? He complained over a script being oh too long for him. Can you believe that though? Like too long for a script for certain things. If it's ever a script that I wrote, he would always complain most of the time about his lines being too long and saying that, oh, I can't do long lines. But the part that got me wondering is, what the fuck? Like, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, how the hell can you not do long lines? He was to him, he just preferred long, short lines. But yeah, exactly. I hate that's what he does. Yeah, that's another thing he does. He complains about a character. I only did that one time, but him. Actually, I only complained about not getting a character one time, but I learned from that, and I don't complain about getting a character anymore. Like I said, I'm just gonna say this now. I complained for a character one time, and that's it. One time in my life, I remember I complained about not getting a character, but I learned from that because I'm not Shannon. I don't complain. I didn't. I only complained one time about a character. That was all. Like I said, if I don't get a character, I don't. If I don't get a character if I want to be a character that's taken, I understand. Like I said, what I'm trying to say is I ask for a character that is available. Unlike Shannon, who has to get his way over not getting a character, when he should know that. Which this is the thing I don't get. Which is the thing. This is another thing I don't get. He, whenever him or another person asks for a character at the same time, I usually go for whoever asks first. Since sometimes I don't see the notification, if that makes sense. So pretty much he would just. So pretty much Shannon. Pretty much what I'm trying to say is that Shannon. That's another thing that Shannon is a go-to. Pretty much that's another go-to thing that Shannon does is deletes comments like he was doing to you. He was deleting your comments, but thankfully I was able to get them back. But unfortunately, some of them I weren't able to get back after he left. I don't know what happened. It's just for some reason I wasn't able to get them back. But yeah. But either way, like just throw a temper tantrum and delete comments and until he gets his way. Like so that's his thing. Like which I don't get that though. Like that's his like son. Like I said, I'm not ashamed to admit it that I complained for a character one time. But like I said, but that's the thing. I did it one time. Compare that to Shannon. He complains more than one time. Like some. But yeah, I just didn't get that though. Like I don't get why he had to go on a full-on argument between me and you yesterday. Well, mainly you because I tried to. I'm just gonna say this now. I tried to stay out of it as best I could, but I figured that I would intervene because I didn't want it to get too out of hand. But yeah, but nope. Apparently, it's Shannon. He had to go once again. He had to have the thing at me just because. And the thing I don't get though is he was calling us traitor. He was calling me a traitor. Actually, now he's calling us both traitors. I remember, which I don't get how we're traitors, bro. Like, what did we do? Like I said, just because we told him, like I said, he's calling us traitors. Like I said, after all this stuff I did for him, after all the videos I let him be in, and I was gonna let him be in. Like I said, of course, like I say was, of course, because he's no longer in them. Because after the stunt he pulled, after the stunt he pulled yesterday or last night, I don't think I want him there anymore. Like I said, and I just tried to upload a simple cast and call video, but nope, Shannon had to go have his way. He had to go. Exactly, exactly. How am I the traitor? How are you the traitor? Shannon's the one that's calling us traitors. Like, oh, you're traitor. He's like, hey. Like, so, but yeah, okay. Seriously, I don't get that though. To me, I just didn't get that. Like, since Shannon, bro. Bro, I'm honestly, like that. I just don't get that though. How he had to, how he had to have. Honestly, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't get that though. How he had to take it too far. Like, honestly, though, I thought he would have stopped after a while, but no, knowing him, it seems like he wanted to keep going on and on. But thankfully, after I blocked him, though, he then stopped. But yeah, like, but you know what's interesting though? That it turns out that he said the F word to me after that happened, after all that. But unfortunately, when I tried to see the comment, and unfortunately it was gone since I blocked him. It probably would have been there still if I wouldn't have blocked him. But yeah, either way, like I said, I'm just gonna say this again. Like I said, I feel like I had a reason to swear at him because either way he wouldn't have learned, and he still didn't learn because Mama's boy or freaking crybaby had to go. Honestly, I'm surprised that he didn't start crying I'm surprised he didn't. I'm surprised that he didn't beg to for me to give him a chance because, like I said, because as I mentioned before, I was gonna give him another chance, but he kept pushing his limits. He kept pushing the limit. So I'm not like saying. But but I'm just gonna say this again. I'm just gonna say this one. Actually, I'm just gonna let people know about this. Is that if he does shape up, if he does manage to shape up, then maybe, just maybe, once again, I'll give him a second chance. But if he doesn't, then I don't know. Like I said, I'm just gonna say this now. I was always nice to him. The only time that I wasn't nice is when he got on my nerves a bit with his complaining. But yeah, all I'm saying though is that he's lucky I didn't start having people audition for characters. Maybe that way he wouldn't have complained. If I'm being honest, I was gonna start doing that when Shannon kept complaining a lot of the time. I was gonna start having people audition for characters, but I'm not like that. I don't. But I'm not like that. I like giving people the character right away. I don't like having to pick and choose between people. Selection. I'm sure I may have to do that sometimes. Pick and choose between people for, anyways, for things. Anyways, yeah. Hello, OPS. But you know what's interesting is that right after, actually, I don't get that though. Like right after Drew Thomas, which surprisingly, this is the first time that Drew Thomas will be voice acting for me, which I'm happy about because I've always seen his videos, and I thought he was a good guy. In fact, I actually know actually. In fact, what I'm trying to say is I actually used to know Drew Thomas back in the day, but it's been quite a long time since I actually spoke to him. So either way, like I said, it's nice seeing him again, and it's nice having him on my channel again. But still, I don't get that though. How right after Drew Thomas asked to be Splatter and Dodge, what do you know? Good old Shannon had to go ask to be Splatter and Dodge, which, bruh, like, did you not just see them, bro? I just hope I don't have to see Shannon again, bro. Like, and I just hope he doesn't bother me on Discord. Yeah, like, speaking of Discord, I'll see about adding you now. It's a nice LPS, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, hello Milo, but yeah. But you know, it's interesting that like I was halfway through the redub that I'm working on when all that happened. So I'd spend more time on it. So I'd spend a bit more time on it now, taking out Shannon's parts and adding yours in, which I don't mind doing since it's only 2 lines that you have for since you only have 2 characters in the redub. But yeah, but I don't mind. Like some and what's interesting, yeah, like that's the thing I don't get though, is that Shannon likes it as which that's another thing I should mention, is that Shannon likes to take other people's characters, which I don't get that. Like I said, that's another thing I should point out, is that Shannon likes to take other people's characters. And yeah, like I said, but you know, I'm just gonna say this now. This is what Shannon is. He's a James Sim. He's Sims for James the Red Engine. That's what he is. And you know, I plan on updating my redub intro soon, and he was gonna be James in it, but nope. But now I'm throwing his name out the window and I'm putting somebody else in. I'm putting another one of my friends in that likes James. But yeah, I forgot what his name was, but still, I have other friends that like James. But yeah, speaking of that redub intro, LPS, you'll be there, and same with you, Thomas. Both of you will be in the intro, since you're my friends. And I like having my friends be in the intro. But my friends I know that actually are voice and redubs. I don't know about any of my other friends though. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. I usually put some of my friends in. I don't know. It's like hard to say. Thank you, LPS. Yeah, I saw that. But yeah, but either way, I'm just gonna say this. The characters I plan to put you guys as for my redub intro are LPS. I already plan to put you as Emily. Like I said, LPS. I already plan to put you as Emily for the intro, and and Thomas. And Thomas. I plan to put you as somebody. I don't know who yet though. I'll probably put you as one of the characters that Shannon was gonna be for the. I don't know, but yeah. Like I don't know, Shannon, bro, he just got on my nerves. I like to show anything about it. But yeah, that's just stressing me out. But yeah, like I said, to me the thing I don't get thing I like so one thing I'm trying to say is the one thing I didn't get though. So I was like feeling guilty about it still, and after that I was still feeling a little guilty, but I don't know, but like some, but I don't know. either way, Shannon, bro. Like, what I'm trying to say is that Shannon, bro, he just like he was in my. I'm just gonna say this though. Like he was in my head for so long. Like since since the thing. Like so I was just always worried about losing a friend. But then I realized that I have. He's not just my only friend. I have more friends, which I'm happy about, and I'm happy to have all my friends. And he's just one person. So that's the thing that I realized that he's just one person, and then I have lots of other friends that can always help me with videos and stuff, which I'm happy about. Like you guys here that are watching, or like LPS, Milo, and Thomas, like some, I have you guys as my friends, which I'm happy about. So it's like so then so that's when I realized that I don't know that Shannon wasn't just my only friend. So I have more friends that have my back and stuff, and I have theirs. But like what's interesting that like Surf Perf Play said, I wish that more people like Surf Perf Play said it on my Shannon video that I made yesterday or earlier about the truth about him. He said that more people should see this video, and I agree. I feel like more people should see the video, but it seems like more people should since Shannon is still on Shannon's channel. I realized that the number went down, which I'm happy about since at least maybe people would see that more. That at least some people, I guess some people saw the truth, if that makes sense. But yeah, election. I don't know. It's like hard to say, but yeah. But one thing I'm just gonna say though is that I'm just gonna say this now. The full cast videos that Shannon was in, I don't know if I'll change them or not, or I don't know if I'll update them anytime soon, unless I need to. But yeah, but for now, I'm just gonna keep them the same. But yeah, I don't know. It's like hard to say. But yeah, pretty much I'm just basically, I don't know. Like it's just basically, I don't want to talk. Pretty much what I'm just gonna. I just basically don't want to talk about it too much since it's gonna get me stressed out, and I feel like I already am stressed out a bit. So yeah. So anyways, yeah, during the stream, we're just basically gonna see about. I don't know. I'm just basically gonna do some random stuff during this since like I don't know what else to talk about. So yeah, pretty much I just want to change the subject again. So yeah, so I'm probably just gonna change the subject a bit. So yeah, so during the stream, I'm gonna be getting out some characters for a video that I planned. So yeah, like some. Anyways, yeah, so I'll post the link here. So yeah. But in another note is that it turns out that my remakes channel, my channel that I uploaded some of my remakes on, well, I technically re-uploaded some of my remakes on my remake channel that I no longer use. Turns out that some of the videos were made for kids, which I'm a little upset about. But only one of them wasn't made for kids, which I'm happy about. But yeah, but I don't get that though. But yeah, but I'm not too worried about it though. But yeah, like I'll put the link for anybody that's here that wants to join. And since you guys are here, I might as well say that I'm almost done putting all the characters in for my Thomas and the Magic Road rewrite. I'll give people an update when I have all the characters added to the description of my Thomas and the Magic Road rewrite. And I don't know, like since I don't know if people will notice it or not, but I was basically put out a thing on my community page about it. But yeah, another thing I'm going to talk about is that about speaking of the rewrite, the casting call for the rewrite. That's one thing that actually pretty much is one thing that I didn't really. Pretty much what I'm trying to say is that like I didn't expect that. What I'm trying to say is that when I first did that rewrite announcement, when I first did the casting call for the rewrite, which I of course uploaded last night. That's the thing I didn't get. That's the thing I didn't get is that I didn't expect it to go that way. I mean, who would expect it to go that way? If that makes sense. Like that's pretty much one thing I didn't expect it to go that way. By having Shannon have a temper tantrum, I thought that Shannon would just like some. Oh, that's one thing all I'm saying though is that Shannon. I'm just gonna say this now. On my casting call for the rewrite that I did last night, I'm just gonna say this now. Shannon did not have to intervene. I'm saying this now. Like, he didn't have to intervene until Thomas here about that, but some character likes him. All I'm saying is that Shannon could have just prevented. I'm just gonna say Shannon could have prevented this for himself, but did he? No, he didn't. He had to go and tell him about. Since at first Thomas asked if he could be Thomas, but Shannon told him that I'm usually Thomas, which is true. Like I said, I'm usually the main voice of Thomas on my channel. Then Thomas asked for James, and then that's when all hell broke loose when Shannon just said, "Nope, I'm James." And then he asked for Gordon. Then Shannon was like, "Nope, I'm Gordon." I mean, sure, like I said, Shannon did ask for Gordon and James, and as well as the Lieutenant Henry, which knowing how Shannon is, I told him yes. But I'm just gonna say no. I was actually planning on giving them to somebody else, but no, Shannon just had to intervene in that conversation. Be like, "Oh no, I'm done." Yeah, like I said, I don't know. It's like hard to say. Like I'm trying to prevent it. I'm trying to describe how Shannon would say. Yeah, pretty much. So pretty much after that, all hell broke loose in that video. That's when it became a full-on argument between Shannon and Thomas. But once again, as I mentioned before, I tried to stay out of it. But that's when I knew at some point I had to intervene, which I did. Like, yeah. Pretty much what I'm trying to say is that Shannon, he's not the person I thought he was. I thought Shannon was my friend. And keep in mind, I've known Shannon for 2 years, since 2020. That's quite some time. It's 2 years. But nope, it looks like that 2 year friendship I had with him is all gone. Like, I let him voice for me. Like that's the main thing. I let him voice for me. I was always nice to him. I let him be in videos. Whoops. Yeah, that's what I meant. But yeah, I keep clicking on my camera, bro. All right, but yeah, but like I said, which I said, it's like hard to say, but like I said, that's the thing though. I let Shannon be in videos, bro. Like I said, him and me were the only people that voiced in my, but him and me were the only one that voiced in my read up series, one of my random read up series, episode 2. So me and him were the only voice actors, which I thought was something interesting. But yeah, but still, all I'm saying though is that I let Shannon be in many videos, and he was planned to be in many other videos. But I'm just gonna say this now: the only other mention of Shannon that will happen on my channel is in the Random Tom Shenanigans season 2 finale, aka the series finale, because in August that's when the series finale for Random Tom Shenanigans will be, and that's the only time that Shannon's name will be mentioned on my channel again, unless he changes his way. If he doesn't, then yeah. Anyways, yeah. Now here's our first person. Yeah, hello.
Yo.
Hello, bro.
Hello there. Yeah, I'm Shannon's replacement, in other words. Yeah.
Yep. Pretty much like I said, I don't get that though. Like I said, like I said before, me and him have been friends for 2 years, me and Shannon. But nope, he just had to throw that friendship away.
Yeah. Like me and Enterprising, we have our own read up series, and I don't know if it was last year, but I was doing James for him, and he had a huge tent when he told him we couldn't have it.
Yep.
It was huge. He even got his brother involved. It was that huge.
Wow. I'm surprised they didn't get his brother involved yet.
Yeah.
Yesterday. So.
Hmm.
I'm surprised that he didn't get his brother involved on you. Like,
Yeah.
but like, yep. I guess Shannon couldn't defend for himself then, so he had to get it.
Yeah, he asked for it.
Yeah.
Because all he had to say was one measly little word, and that was sorry.
Yeah. But nope, he had to be like, "Oh, I'm not apologizing." But yeah.
Yep.
But I did try to tell him that he wanted to keep going with it, but I guess he didn't want to keep going. But yeah.
Yeah. We did warn him.
And he's saying that I'm the one that needs to be sorry.
Or that I'm the one that needs to. It's him.
Thanks. And I'm saying that's the thing I don't get about Shannon. Though, is that Shannon? I don't think I was the one that said that stuff. I think it was him that said.
Well, we've got proof because I know what I was typing yesterday. He's the one
Exactly.
deleting them, meaning that he's hiding something.
Exactly.
Proof's right there.
Exactly. He doesn't want to be found out. But nope, I told him.
Exactly. There he is, going 4K right there on the stream right now.
And I showed and as I showed the stream earlier, is that he's saying that when he told me that I should be apologizing, but like I said, he's the one that said all that stuff.
Exactly. Shouldn't be doing that.
I mean, like,
Well, that was the last time I'd ever hear from Shannon was back when that read up thing was happening, but not now. Sheesh, who else is he with?
unfortunately though, since I blocked him, some of the comments that a lot of the comments they commented on the video yesterday are not there anymore. Unfortunately, since
Yeah,
freaking
God for lots.
at least we don't see them there anymore. But still, I kind of wish they were still there so that way people could see what a big baby he was. But yeah. But either way, like people can see his name since like I just look at him. Like that's just so funny though about big baby Shannon. Like that's still funny.
Yeah. I bet he just sits in his room all day listening to Baby Shark.
Yeah. Like, I'm surprised he didn't go with his mommy involved. Be like, mommy, these people. Be like, mommy, these people on the internet are not letting me be a character for a video. Yep, I'm surprised.
I think he's in his teens, actually.
Yep, he probably is. If he is, he probably doesn't act his age.
I think from memory, I think he was around 15 when I last chatted to him, so I don't know if he's 17 now or something.
Wow, 17. Almost an adult. He's having a temper tantrum over a character.
That's what we call a man-child.
Yep. Imagine, I wouldn't be surprised if he ever has kids someday and he tells them to act like that. Be like, remember, kids, if somebody online doesn't give you a role for a character, he's like, what do you do? And then his kids are like, have a temper tantrum. And Shannon's like, exactly. Then you always get your
Exactly.
Like I said, that's what a great parent. I'm saying that what a great parent he would be. His teaching his kids how to have temper tantrums for no reason.
Yeah.
But like I said, I would not want him to be my father. That's all I'm saying.
I still have the question if he actually understands what the word no means.
Exactly. He probably doesn't know. He just probably knows yes or sure or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's the only word he knows is yes. And that's the only. Like, so I'm surprised that he doesn't show up
here right now. The ones that he probably will only know are yes, give me, I want, James.
Yep. I'm surprised that he doesn't show up right here. That'd be funny though if he did show up to the stream, we just started insulting him. I mean, like
yes.
I mean, like I said, now he's too much of
a.
Now he's too much of a coward to fight back. That's what it is. He's too much of a coward to defend himself. That's why he just kept saying no. That's why I kept saying no or you traitors or something. Like that's another thing, like calling us traitors. Like so, what? Like
I know.
Like so, I didn't think I was the one that was simping for James, always wanting to be him.
I actually don't mind who I actually do. I just go for random because you'd be surprised. I don't often go for Thomas. I only go for him occasionally.
That's what I do. I occasionally go for some of my favorite characters, and if any of them are taken, I accept it. Like I just go for any character that's available, whether they have a minor role or not. Like but no freaking Shannon though. He was wants to be James this and James that. But like I mentioned before, in the past, Shannon would complain over the stupidest thing, over a script and his lines being too long.
Exactly.
Like I feel I should mention that again, since that's another thing. That's another stupid thing that Shannon did in the past, is that he complained over a script and lines for him being too long. He's like, "Oh, I like short lines. Like, if you don't like the long lines, then why did you ask for the character then?"
Exactly.
But yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, that's one thing I wish I would have said to him at the time. Is when he said, "Okay, then why did you ask for the character then?" But I never said that to him. But I'm surprised he didn't say that again in recent time.
Exactly.
Which that's something I'm glad about. I'm glad he got out of that habit, I guess, have complaining about lines. But then again, like I said, a lot of his line videos are just shorts on YouTube. Those YouTube
That's
shorts.
all he does. He doesn't have any actual content on there.
Yeah, like surprisingly, he only has a few things on there that aren't short. Surprisingly, he did streams for a while, which is something.
Yeah,
Which
but he hasn't done them since again, has he?
like I said, that seems like the only two things he does on his channel is lines, which are just those short videos, and streams. Like
Because he doesn't know what he's doing.
yeah, and that's the only thing he knows how to do is those two things. But there's one other video in particular that he, but like I said, there's only one other video that's an actual video on his channel, which was his help get me to 500 subscribers video, which is just full of memes, which I don't get, which that makes me wonder.
Stolen memes, we should add.
Yep, stolen. Because it seems like that he doesn't know how to make an actual video. He just knows how to like do stuff. But yeah, which surprisingly he got to that 500 subscriber. But yeah,
I'm surprised you even have friends in the first place.
exactly. I'm surprised I had it. But like, but you know what's interesting, that his freaking recent shorts video has over 48 likes just because of lines. Like my line videos never get my line videos never get that many. Which I'm happy, which I don't mind about that. I don't mind that I don't mind that I don't get many likes on my videos, because I do them for fun. Unlike him,
don't just force people to ask him for subs. That's wrong.
Exactly. And like look at, and he has 57 comments on this video. Most of these people look like bots on this video.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Look at these. A lot of these are just sending their support, and which I'm just wondering.
Oh my god!
Which is one thing I don't get though. Support for what? And this guy's asking for a shout out. I'm surprised that Shannon would even do shout outs.
Yeah, himself a piece of crap he is now.
And this guy, this comment is sticking out to me, saying that somebody was sent. Person sent them to the channel, I guess. But yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I agree with this guy. What the fuck? That's what I'm wondering. That's why I agree with this comment. This comment I agree with. What the fuck on that?
What's it say?
But seriously though, that's what I'm saying. Those all these look like bots comments. Yeah, Shannon, you want to explain that? You have bots commenting on your videos because people can't actually comment on them. Yeah.
Exactly.
Thankfully, someone's comments are disabled, which is nice. Whenever my comments get disabled, I'm a little upset by that, since YouTube is now. But for him, I don't mind about that. I don't mind his comments get disabled. Yeah, I'm gonna see about going. I'm gonna see about shortening. To his most. I'm gonna see what his most popular one is, since I'm on my device. All right, so his most popular are just, some more lines.
Huh.
I'm gonna look at it. I wonder what these are.
Hello, lad.
What's
Oh no, it's a cringy voice.
Yep. Oh yeah, this comment I agree with. Somebody said bad on his most popular video. That I agree with him. And then, but this one, look at this guy. He's a great video, Shannon. Great video over lines.
Yeah.
I'm sure people might say I sound quiet. Sure people say I sound quiet in my videos, but look at this. So I remember sometimes when Shannon was doing lines for me, the only way I had to get my speaker out just so I could get the audio in, because I could not hear a single thing he was saying.
I know, he's a mumbler. Mumbler!
Whenever I'm sure people may say I sound quiet, but that's why I go back. That's why I edit my videos to make it sound like I sound louder whenever I'm doing lines. So at least I try.
He doesn't even have a microphone.
Unlike him, at least I try to sound good in my videos.
Yeah,
And
and
like
I
him,
don't drive people to subscribe.
like I said, to me at least to me I try. I've, like I said, a lot of people a lot of people that I know try to make their videos good, and which a lot of them are good, which I should mention. But unlike Shannon,
Yeah,
bro,
but
unlike Shannon, he doesn't know the definition of try. He just knows how to. He just knows how to. Hello, lad. Except he just knows how to make a video, and like,
yeah,
and like I said, his most popular video has over 118 likes. But yeah,
I need to ask why people actually still enjoy his content after all he's done.
I'm surprised. And like I said, but yeah, and it looked like he was halfway to 1,000 subscribers since he was at nine since he was at 950 something. But after I guess after the video or so I made yesterday, he went down to 940 something. So yeah,
Ooh,
so at least some people saw that. So I'm just happy that
wonder
some
if you've
people
done some damage for a subscriber count. That's so
maybe
well done.
maybe I guess he's no longer halfway to 1,000. Like so, I don't
Yep,
think he
he's
even
now under half now.
I don't think he even deserves 1,000. Because I like him, even though I have 1,000. I don't brag about it. I'm surprised that he wouldn't. I mean, sure.
I should be
like,
at 500 by now, but I've got to go through 3 terminated channels.
oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but still, one thing I don't get about either is that another thing I don't get is that. Like, I'm surprised that he wouldn't brag about having 1,000 if he ever got it. But I
He
really
would, I
don't.
can tell you that much. I can tell already when I'm.
But it's interesting that there's a lot of other Shannon Humphrey channels out there, which I'm surprised about.
Yeah, he's got 2. Why do you need 2 channels?
I'm sure even though I may have separate channels, but that's for good reasons. Like this one here, I stream on it. I feel like that's a good reason. I can't stream on my main channel. Like,
Yeah.
but there's one thing I want to play that would really hit the nail in the coffin for me. Is that it turns out that like, I'm saying since let's not it here, but yeah, but this is what he sounds like. Like I said, there's one thing that would really nail the coffin.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard Shannon's voice before, and I'm telling you now, it sounds absolutely cringy. I don't even want to sit beside him. It hurts my ears to listen to him.
No, I'm saying, yeah, that's what he sounds.
Substance of thousand.
Like I said, but yeah, this part will really hit the nail in the coffin. This is what since we all know what he sounds like, this is him.
Who? Nig.
Like I said, that part would really nail the coffin for.
Yeah.
I'm saying so as you just heard right there, we have that Shannon. Like I said, Shannon's a rip.
Who?
And I'm saying, like I said, I'll play it again for people. Since I want people to listen to it closely to this here.
Nig.
Yeah, like I said, that's Shannon, the one that said that you heard.
I know. People can be so mean. I just don't understand people half the time. Why do we need to be attacking people? I mean, look at poor Bert, what you've done to him, Shannon. He's done nothing wrong.
Exactly. Like I was always nice to him. And some surprised that like there's nobody watching because yeah, I feel like he would never watch this because he's so much of a coward to hear what we have to say.
Yeah.
Actually, even though I blocked him, I wonder if he ever blocked me or not. He probably did, but I wouldn't know.
Exactly.
I mean, like we said before, he was pushing his limits. I tried to give him another chance, but no, he just wanted to keep going with his remarks about, oh, I'm not apologizing. And to me, that's one thing I still don't get, though. He's saying that I need to apologize. Like, what did I do? Just because I told him that...
You didn't do anything wrong. It's him.
Exactly. Just because I told him that I was taking him out of the video. And, like I said, just because I told him I was taking him out of the, not just the rewrite, but any other videos because of his actions, which I still mean that, though. Like I said, I still plan to give...
Yeah.
Every-
Oh,
like
Shannon, you have some serious issues you need to work on.
What's interesting though is that in the past and back in the past back in 2020, he was still acting like that.
I know.
Like he was,
2020. That's it. Yeah, it was last year when he was doing all this.
like I said, back in 2020, one of my friends and one of my former friends made rants on him. Since like I said, one of the people that made rants on him is a friend of mine still, and another one is a former friend of mine. But either way, two people made rants on him because of the things that he done. And like,
Oh yeah. Ooh, Shannon, now you've pushed your button.
and look at this comment, and like look at this first one. Like look at this first one. This first one. That's an error. There we go. All right, there we go. It's fixed. All right, there we go. So this is the first one. This is my first one. This is my first friend, the person I'm still friends with.
Oh,
He
yeah?
basically made this rant back in 2020. All right, December 2nd, 2020.
Oh yeah, Cranky the Crane. That's true.
All right, so he made this back in 2020. So like I said before, Shannon.
Yes.
And look
I
at
know
this one
Cranky
comment.
very well. He's
And
my
look at-
friend, and he's also doing I believe helicopter for my Redos.
Nice.
Film
That's good to hear.
production.
But anyways, but yeah, I'm gonna read this comment here on Cranky's rant on Shannon. This one guy says, "How dare you disrespect Mr. Humphries? He's one of the best. You'll see." And then two people agreed with him. He said, and this next guy said, "Yeah, imagine." And then this guy said, "I know, right?" So these people are kissing his ass, like they're ass kisses. They're ass kisses of Shannon. Like so they're over here
I wouldn't
simping for.
expect those are Shannon's alt accounts.
I was surprised. I imagine they were just to try to get them to feel sorry. And look at this next guy. This next guy said, "We." This next guy said, "We all love Shannon." I mean, I guess not all of us, bro. We don't.
Yeah, but not all of us. That's a lie.
And look at this next guy said. This guy named Crappy SUD said, "Disliked. Don't disrespect Big Shaz like that." Big Shaz? Is that his nickname? Big. More like
he's big in the waistline.
more like big shit, and that's what he is. He's a big shit.
Exactly.
I'm surprised he didn't take one. He probably doesn't.
Yeah,
Think
he
so.
really would do. That's why I say this when he's on the toilet. James,
No,
give me James.
No, I'm saying, I'm saying like I could take no. I'm saying no. So I'm saying no. I could take a shit and then call that Shannon Humphries channel because that's what it is. Like I said, yeah. Well, this is my former friend right here. That I said about. Like I said, he agreed with Cranky and his rant, and then this next guy said, "Why do you agree?" I'll tell you why he agreed because he's not a simp for Shannon like you are, Patty.
Hello.
Anyways,
Hello there.
But like I said, I'm gonna keep reading some of these comments.
Good.
But like I said, yeah.
Hey, you want-
So I'm just gonna.
Wait.
Like I'm just gonna zoom in my. Actually, look
We're
at this
just
one.
talking about his friend from last night, Alex.
Okay, well, it turns out that this guy said that he suffered from autism, which after reading that again, which I can. But let me tell you something. I also have a disability. I also have the same. I also have. So me and Shannon are both autistic, which I don't get that
So am
though.
I.
So exactly. So why would a person with autism acting like that? I'm sure.
Why does he need to be treated any differently?
I mean, except people treat me the same as a normal being, which I'm happy about.
Wow. Why does he want any special treatment?
And then look at this guy. And then look at this guy. I'm gonna read it again. I'm gonna read this guy here. This guy Murs said, horrible video. Shannon is a great individual who suffers from autism. You really shouldn't be doing this. Maybe understand before you go. Maybe understand before you do videos like this. And then Cranky replied to this guy by saying, sorry, I didn't know. He never told me. I was told, I would have apologized. But he didn't, so I was still mad. So at least Cranky understood about that. But Jackson, which Cranky's a good friend to understand that.
Can't keep using your disability as an excuse for behavior. It's wrong.
And then this guy had to say, Shaz is the GOAT. Like, why is everyone calling him Shaz, bro? Like, that's the thing I don't get. And then
That's
this next
what they do in Australia. Just change your name to a Shaz.
And then this next guy said, dislike Shannon is the GOAT. Like, I didn't know he was Tom Brady. I didn't know he was the GOAT. Like, he's good at football, bro. He's good. And then Cranky replied with that to comment with something funny about saying, how many accounts do you have? And this next guy said, nah, I'm not Murs. Like, I'm just basically reading this. And then, but thankfully, this guy right here, he was on the right track. This guy said, oh yeah, he's annoying. Which that comment I agree with. He's pretty annoying, bro. Actually, that one I agree with.
Yeah. Especially called you that traitor last night. It really hurt me when he said you that.
Like I mean, what is he trying to do? Hurt our feelings? Calling us traitor? Like,
Anybody else, it's him.
I'm like, oh yeah, my feelings are so hurt, bro. Calling us a traitor. Like, oh yeah, like.
Yeah, Shannon, you've ruined friendships. You've lost some. You've lost your readout job. How do you feel now? Still feel like a hero?
You lost Shannon. You lost all your parts on my videos, and you lost parts on other people's videos. People that know it. Like I said, I don't know about many other people, but like somebody lost. He basically lost it. He was like, so yeah, basically Shannon. Yeah, that's a good question. How do you feel, Shannon? If you ever watch this, which I highly doubt you will, but if you do watch this, Shannon, how do you feel? Once again, I feel like he would never watch this because, and again, probably would never want it with nothing to ever do with me again. But I would not. But I don't want anything to do with him either. So, like, but like, I guess we'll probably never get an answer from him saying how does he feel. Like I said, that's the most surprising. That's amazing. To me, that's the thing that I'm trying to say is like the thing that surprised me most is that he texted me in Discord after all that happened. But like I said, but I'm glad he did because I could show people that and be like, well, what do you think of this? I'm gonna look at my former friend that I mentioned about. Like, so I'm just gonna basically scroll through here. Where, like I said, this is the same guy that was on Cranky's video. This Murs guy. He basically said the same thing from Cranky's video. He said, horrible video. Shannon Humphries is an amazing person. He suffers from autism. Can't believe you're gonna do this. Can't believe you're gonna do this to him.
Cap alert. We got some cap.
And then he replied with this. Election. But yeah, it's actually I think I should mention those that Cranky's video came out after this video. This is the first rant on Shannon. It came out on November 15th of 2020. And this was a former friend of mine that I mentioned about. He was the first one to make a rant about Shannon. And then Cranky made his not long after. So yeah, so that's the shit. But from those videos as I've shown, it turns out that Shannon has ass kissers. Like they're kissing his ass. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, looks like it.
Oh, what do you know? It turns out that Shannon has another subscriber. He was just at 942, but now he's at 943. So hopefully people are. All I'm saying is that hopefully he doesn't get back to where he was.
He deserves under 50 if that behavior.
Yep, freaking crybaby Shannon.
Or even termination of his channel. You don't even deserve to have one.
Likes him, yep, the big old baby Shannon wants to be. Wants to have his little temper tantrum.
Bubble.
All I'm saying though is that I'm just gonna say this now. The only way I would accept him back as a friend if he made a full apology to not just me, but to you and any other people he said stuff to. That's the only way I would have given. I'm just gonna say that's the only way I would accept him back as a friend and give him his parts back for videos. But until then, I'm not forgiving him, and he's not getting his roles back. And that's it. So Shannon, once again, if you watch this, Shannon, which you probably won't, but if you do, that's the only way I'll accept your friendship back. Is if he does, like I said, if he does a full apology video, and yeah, or if he apologizes to me on Discord or something.
That sounds reasonable.
Excellent. But once again, I highly doubt that, considering the way he acts.
Yeah. The way how he treated you and me last night on that comment was absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, like so. Yes, I like this. This is a good representation of Shannon. Exactly. Yep, that's correct. And that's a good representation of Shannon.
Oh, that damn Mr. Douchebag song you had on the channel last night.
Yeah, yeah, like right now.
The damn Mr. Douchebag.
I mean, that's basically one word to describe him. I like to put this another way. Like this, this is okay. Maybe this is actually the sound I'm looking for. Like I said, yep, that's the sound I'm looking for. Yep, the crying sound.
Yeah. Sorry, Shani, you didn't get James.
Like I said, yep, like so. So that's one thing I wanted to play is that crying. Yep, then Shannon, the Shannon wants his bubble. It's funny. He wants his.
Yeah, I think he will.
Yep. Does he want his? Like I said, does he want his James bottle? Does he want his James? Yeah, like I said, like I said, yep, I'm surprised that, but you know, it's interesting that I wouldn't be surprised if James if he has a poster of James on his wall and his room's covered in James pictures.
Yeah. Me neither.
Like I said, you know, it's interesting that but that'd be funny though. I like if he prays to James every night. I wouldn't be surprised though. He just like sits in his room and prays to James, like, "Dear James, can I get a voice?" Like that.
Yep.
That would just be too funny though if I ever saw Shannon like ever getting on his knees and praying to James. Like, James,
All hail the mighty James.
yeah, yeah. That's one thing that I wouldn't be surprised to see him do is him pray to James every night.
Yeah.
He'd be like, "James, can I get a chance to voice you?" And then so that would just be too funny. If I ever saw Shannon, it'd be like, I'm saying that, yeah, if I ever did see Shannon, I'd be like, imagine if I actually saw him in public, I'd be like, "What the hell are you doing?"
What the hell are you doing with your life?
Yeah, that's what I would say to him. I'd be like, "What are you doing with your life?" Like, he'd probably be like,
Yep.
"Nothing." He'd be like, "Nothing." Like, yeah, Shannon, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like, he needs to get his act together. That's all I'm saying. He needs to act his age, bro. I mean, I act my age. I don't go complaining for not getting a role. Like, but either way, Shannon, bro, he needs to get it together. Otherwise he's not gonna get anywhere in life. I'm saying I can just imagine this now. If he gets a job someday, and if he doesn't get the job, he'll be like, "No," and then he just starts throwing a tantrum then. Yeah. I'm saying though that I highly doubt he'll ever get a job, considering the way he acts. He'll probably just sit inside all day and do nothing.
Well, look at James' videos.
Yeah. He just goes back and watch all the videos that he was in for other people. Yeah, like, but either way though. Either way, Shannon though. Like I said, Shannon, the way that he acts is just too funny. But like I said, it's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
But it's also pretty funny to see the way that he acts. Yep. Yeah, big baby Shannon. Yeah, he wants his mommy and his mom and his. Like that's just too funny though. It's Shannon. But either way, like I said, I hope he doesn't come back anytime soon. But yeah, since I blocked him, so he can't comment anymore.
Exactly, old chap. Exactly.
Either way, Shannon, bro. Either way, the way that he acts is just too funny though. He's like he has to get his way. It seems like every time. Yeah, good old Shannon always has to find a way to get his way. Like so. Yeah, I don't know. It's just too funny the way they complain.
Yeah.
But anyways, one thing I should mention soon is that we'll be announcing some more redubs soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I'll be ready to voice. I'm gonna
Right.
say this in front of him. I'm ready to voice your James for you.
Yep. If you hear
Take
that,
that,
Shannon.
Shannon.
If you, yep, Shannon, you got that. Other people are ready to voice James for you, since you'll no longer be there. Yep, Shannon. Yep, Shannon, you lost your role, Shannon. You lost your role.
To a person that's over the next country to you, Shannon. Yes, from not Australia, but if you go one more over to the right, if you're looking at the globe.
Yep, yep,
From the
yep,
Trainer Island.
yep, Shannon, you lost your role to somebody that's actually nice and doesn't complain.
And I respect others,
Yep.
not like you, Shannon.
Maybe the way Shannon, he needs to get his legs straight. He needs to get his. I'm saying he needs to get his priorities straight.
Yeah.
But once again, I highly doubt that he will. He'll probably just sit in his room all day, watching James compilations or James episodes.
Exactly.
Like, I'm surprised that he, as I said before, I wouldn't be surprised if he prays to James every night. Like, James. So he just has a bunch of posters around his house of James. His family wonders, what are you doing? And be like, looking at James. I feel like that would be his general comment or reply. And be like, looking
Yeah.
at. Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if he was talking about it. If he started talking about us.
Probably doing it to his mom. Mom, these two people for a minute and I will give me James.
And
Not the
then
girls I wanted. And I got banned because he was my treater.
his mom probably be like, what are you talking about? She probably wouldn't even know what the hell. She probably wouldn't even know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Then again, who would understand what he was talking about?
Exactly.
I'm surprised anybody can even hear him, considering the way he talks. He has to get really close to the mic so we can understand him. He'll be like, whenever he's making lines, like he's like
I tried
mumbling.
something though. His voice was so annoying.
Yeah, I like
He
that.
sounded like Stephen Hawking mixed on steroids with a child that needed one of those voice box thingies, that hold your throat. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, like I mentioned before. One time I had to get my speaker and connect it to my device just so I could understand him. Just like
Okay, this.
Sounds like he's trying to. Sounds like he's
And
trying
then
to
you
make.
guys gotta yell at him like this. Speak up, will you? And they'd be like, "Oh, I can't. My mom's asleep."
Imagine if he's out in public and he tries to talk to someone. They have to
Actually,
get
I
really
remember
quick.
when we were actually in Discord once with Shannon. I pissed him off so much he started to actually pull a Bosher, like he raged, he yelled, and he actually threw some items at the
Wow.
wall.
I guess I chose what a big baby. He has to do his temper tantrum and he has to have his hissy fits and pity parties.
Exactly.
If Shannon, you're not a child, bro. You need to act like you need to act like an adult. That's the lesson that everyone needs to know about. Act your age. Don't be acting like Shannon. If Shannon, he needs to act his age. Like that. That's the main thing I want to talk about. Is that like actually that's the lesson of the stream. Is act your age. Don't be acting like Shannon
And
Humphries.
not being a whiny little bitch and being named Shannon.
Yep. And don't be complaining the way that Shannon does over not getting a role.
Exactly. You okay if I did the extra parts for Thomas and Gordon that collab thing you're doing?
Yeah, it's fine. You can do that.
Yeah. Cool. I think I did like what the shed scene, the station that's partying, and Thomas put the party with Gordon.
Yeah, it's fine. You can do it now. But anyways, yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. This is Alright,
Yeah.
examining.
Right.